Welcome back to GTC. Do you want to get longer in 2018? I know, dumb question. Everybody wants to get longer, including yours truly. Last week, I started a 12-week program with the people at Tour Experience Golf, TXG, right here in Toronto, and I'm getting the opportunity to go on a speed golf program to find yards in 2018. Let's have a look. Golf Talk Canada on location at Tour Experience Golf. Lucky to get out of the studio. Bob let me out of the studio for a bit. I'm with Ian Fraser, and the reason we're here today is yours truly is very interested in going on a speed program. Getting a little older, Ian. You and I have talked about this many times off camera over the last several months, going back even 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know, I'm feeling older, I'm feeling out of shape, and I believe for someone my size who still hits it a fairly decent way, is losing club head speed. I'm losing speed, ball speed, club head speed, dexterity, and you and I spoke about a new program. It's really a 12-week program on how to maybe get speed training back, do some speed training and get speed back into your game. And you can do this at any age.
Absolutely.
So what are we going to do? Tell me a little bit about the program and how we're going to start and what we'll actually do today.
Well, the program is called, the company is called Super Speed Golf. So, Super Speed Golf have been around for probably 3-4 years now, but it's really the last year that they've really kind of sprung onto the scene and are very prominent now that you see them on most PGA Tour players' bags. So Phil Mickelson attributes most of his speed gains this year, getting his club head speed back up into the kind of high, 117, 118 to Super Speed Golf. So at 47 years old, he feels he's actually getting faster. Which is an amazing thing if you slow that down, that process. So I think that's such an important thing that everyone can gain a few miles an hour back.
So what we're going to do is create a diary and put myself through a test to see how legitimate this process is, this program is, and to see if it's real, if it can work for anybody. Because it can work for me, who is not the tallest guy in the world, getting older, has a bad back. It can work for anybody, really. For the diary and for the testing period, we're going to use a stock shaft. Now, a stock club, excuse me. Everyone knows I'm a TaylorMade guy. Now, this is a TaylorMade M3 with a stock shaft in it. So this is not the product that TaylorMade fitted me for at the Kingdom earlier in the year in Carlsbad. And it's not a product that Ian has fitted for me. The reason we're using a stock club is because at the end of this process, we want to show as well, if I increase swing speed, if I gain 5 miles an hour and extra ball speed, etc., it also means I'm going to need a new custom fitting as well,
right.
Where there could be another jump.
Because we talked about that part of the process where, you guys and Mark, you're going through this 12-week program. You're going to go through the three sort of levels of protocol. So you've got your week 1 to 4, 5 to 8, and you've got 9 to 12. And actually it steps up the intensity as you go, but you have to prepare your body to swing faster. So, you don't step right into it and try and go as fast as you can, as hard as you can with the heaviest club available. You build into it, okay? So you acclimatize your body to what you're about to do. So, we're going to do that with you, and we're going to start with just a stock driver because that's what you guys have probably got in your driver, just a stock product.
Right. What most people watching today is probably what they've got in their bag.
So they've just got. So we're going to take it from exactly that, where it's just the off-the-shelf product, to doing 12 weeks of super speed golf. Then at the end of it, with whatever Mark has gained in club head speed, we're going to customize you to a driver, and then we're going to see how much yardage you've gained.
Okay, sounds exciting, sounds interesting. It's going to be a long program. We can't show it all to you today. Today what we're going to show you is some drills, currently where I'm at with my speed and numbers. If you want to follow along the diary, go to Tour Experience Golf YouTube channel, so the Tour Experience Golf YouTube channel or the Golf Talk Canada YouTube channel, and you can see the progress for the next 12 weeks. At the end of the 12 weeks, we'll be right back here at Golf Talk Canada Television to show the final piece, the gains, what I've accomplished, and what we do with the new fitting. So Ian, let's go hit some drives and get the program started.
Sounds good. Okay, nice strike, just a little down the left, but
that's my shot, the power block. I'm very familiar with it.
Excellent. So, we were chatting earlier, about 300 is kind of what you get out your driver?
Yeah, I would say that I fly the ball somewhere in the 275 range when I'm hitting it well. 280 maybe.
And we were right there, 276, 297.
That's kind of my drive. As what you're seeing right there, Ian, is basically what I do on a regular basis.
Exactly. And Mark, you are pound for pound as long as as anyone gets out there. So you get so much distance out of the driver, because people will be going, well, my ball speed is in the low 150s too, but I don't hit it nearly 300 yards.
So this has been a challenge for me because my launch conditions and what I do hitting up on the ball, the fact that I don't hit it with a lot of spin, for the only way that I will ever hit the ball further is by changing my speed physically.
Exactly.
So what we're doing over the next 12 weeks is the only thing that I can really do to get better.
This is the last piece of the puzzle, really, for you to
I'm a perfect student for you.
This is it. And this is the true test of the Super Speed program.
It is. It really is.
Okay, let's hit 4 more. Really nice. That'll be a bit longer because you've turned that one back, Mark.
I'm just trying to square that one up a little.
That's as long as anyone can hit a ball with 153 miles an hour ball speed. They're launching it. You are TaylorMade's poster child.
I am TaylorMade's poster child.
17.9 and just shy of 1700 spin. Really good. And we're using your golf ball here. We're using the TP5X.
Yes, which is always been my golf ball since they introduced it.
Exactly. Okay. So. You've been enjoying that one?
It's so straight. I love it in the wind.
Okay.
No complaints at all. Like Rory said, best ball I've ever hit.
Yeah. And interestingly, the only 5-piece golf ball in the market today. Premium. Only premium 5-piece golf ball. 3 layers for distance, 2 for spin.
Unbelievable.
So first time when TaylorMade launched the Penta. Remember that?
I do remember the Penta.
So I was still a TaylorMade employee at the time, and when they brought in the 5-layer golf ball, and they kind of educated us on different players compress the ball to different levels, therefore you want it to perform a separate way. Right. Blew my mind.
Now that'll be an interesting one because that's the first one I've turned over, which is actually my miss in golf. So that's my miss. Might be a little hotter on the ground normally.
Yep.
But you can see that I just released it. Club head speed's a little up because I think I released it at the bottom. So you might see a little bit more speed.
Absolutely. This is going to be fascinating because if we can get your club head speed up towards, what we're looking at right now, averaging 108.6. If we can get you up to 112, 113, you're going to be flying at 300.
Which, was Mark in his 20s.
Yep.
Which is a couple decades ago.
That was the young Zecchino. And that's the reality of it. Right. As we get a little older, we hit it shorter. So.
And that is off the heel. Okay. So we got a couple of misses, 3 really good ones, and 2 misses near the end.
I'm loving this for several different reasons because you've gave us the full repertoire there. We've hit 3 left, 2 right. Driver has gone a long way, but a little bit wide on dispersion.
Yeah, it's a great sample size.
This is perfect because it's a non-fitted driver, generic off the shelf. So we're not catering to a shot shape or any preferences yet. This is the stock Fujikura Atmos that comes in this product that you can buy in the store today. But it's not going to be the one that you have in your bag in 12 weeks' time. So this is absolutely perfect.
All right, so why don't we go through these numbers, Ian, and talk a little bit about what they might mean. So
ball speed-wise, we're in the low 150s on average.
Right.
We're averaging 152. Your launch angle is high. Certainly the first 3 were a little bit higher because
the first 3 are well struck, and then the bottom 2 are you see what happens to the launch angle on misses.
That's with you when you get a little bit shut with the club face, the launch angle comes down, and then the height all of a sudden it kind of falls out the sky, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Right. So with the one thing that someone with low backspin needs, Mark, is high launch. You've got to have the dance partner. And the dance partner to low spin is high launch. That's the perfect partner.
Right.
So, in order to get that distance. So, your carry is in the high 270s, 1 at 288, which you just bombed that one. And other than that, you're right on 300 yards. I think that
this is kind of my golf game. A little left, a little right, fly it around 275, 280, hit it around 300 yards.
I want to see in 12 weeks' time, I want to see your ball speed in the 160s.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay, PGA Tour average is 165. Mm-hmm. I want to see you in 160s. I want to pick you up 8 miles an hour ball speed.
I'd love it. If we can get me there, close to PGA Tour average in my 40s, giving up 1.5 feet to these guys in height. I think I'd be a very happy guy.
Without
and I'd
doubt.
probably feel great at the end of this, right? Feel stronger.
I think that's the thing, and everyone who's watching this go, well, Mark's quick, does he really need to pick up distance? Everyone wants more distance. I mean, we talk about it all the time, and everyone wants more distance. It makes the courses shorter, makes them a little bit easier. You're getting into the greens with shorter clubs. You can maybe take it on different lines. It gives you an advantage.
Great, let's do it. So let's start some drills.
Excellent.
Okay, Ian, so we have a blueprint now.
Yeah.
We have some base lines of speed, launch angle, etc., which we kind of both knew what they were going to be.
Yep.
What do we have here? These are the 3 main tools that I'm going to be using over the next 12 weeks. And it's really going to be broken up into 4-week segments.
Yep.
And what we're going to do are drills today that I will do for the next 4 weeks to get to the next level. And those protocols can be seen online at superspeedgolf.com. So if you want to see the drills and the protocols, go to superspeedgolf.com. Walk us through this here.
Exactly. So this is the point where we start to acclimatize our body and our golf swing to basically produce overload. Okay, so we're going to start to overload the speed of our swing. It's a bit like, when you start, when they broke the 4-minute mile, okay? That year, 12 other guys broke the 4-minute mile. You have to break through barriers, and speed is the same thing. The one thing about swinging faster, guys, is you have to learn to swing faster. So you have to ask more of your body, and that's what basically this is doing. So you are basically overdeveloping your speed. Okay, so you're going to start with the super light one to start with. So, it's a little bit easier. You can swing it the quickest.
Right.
Okay, then we have a medium stick, which is a little bit heavier but still lighter than a conventional golf club. Mm-hmm. And then we swing the heavier one. The thing is with this type of thing, most people think in order to gain speed, they got to swing a heavy club. I remember there used to be the heavy driver.
Do it all
remember
time,
that thing? Right. Horrendous for training. Actually, it teaches you to swing slower,
right?
Because you're swinging slower, right? So this is the complete opposite theory, that you have to swing quicker, and your body has to learn how to do that.
So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be religious with these drills that we're going to show you right now, and this speed training. And before we get to the next stage, which is the second 4-week block of the overall 12-week program. So let's do these drills right now.
Excellent. So let's do the starter drill, Mark. So we're just taking the lightest club, okay, and we're going to swing it. We're going to swing it 3 times on your left-handed dominant swing. Okay. And here's the interesting thing. Now what we're going to do is flip around and swing on our non-dominant side. Okay, so we're going to make some right-handed golf swings now.
All right.
Okay, so let's...
This can feel awkward.
That's okay.
Probably going to look a lot awkward too.
So the important thing is that we're strengthening both sides of our body, and that's what's going to allow us to not build up a strength and a strong and a weak side. Right. Okay, we've got to be equal in that.
So now we're going to go up a level in...
Exactly. So we're going to go
weight.
to... Yeah.
So we went from super light to light.
Good, okay. And then we're going to step into the heaviest stick. Okay, same thing. Okay, on the dominant side first. So guys, these swings are full speed ahead. These are as fast as you can swing it.
Thus the heavy breathing. We're getting a workout.
And we talked about that earlier, but conditioning.
We did. Conditioning,
and how this will definitely help your golf conditioning.
Well, the muscles are just not used as much, obviously.
Yeah.
And the coordination is off from that side of the golf ball.
That's right.
But I understand the theory.
Yeah. And this is a bit like, training to run 100 meters. This is explosive. This is sprint training. You're not standing on the range hitting 100 balls here. You're going 1 rep as fast as you can, and you're doing that. You're doing that 3 times. So it's speed training at its finest. So we're on the tee. We feel like on that 1 rep, on that 1 tee shot, we can explode into that golf ball, because that's how we're going to hit it a little bit further.
All right, great.
Okay?
Let's go to the next set.
This is the first thing, guys. And as Mark said, this is on the website. The training protocols, top right of the website. You'll see the menu page, menu bar, and you'll be able to get the drop down training protocols and all these. What we're doing, all the videos are on there. Okay, so the next thing we're actually going to do the step change drill. Okay, so we're actually going to, this is going to start to train a little bit more of the sequencing of how to transfer weight and that type of thing.
All right,
Okay.
this to me feels a little Gary Player-ish.
Yeah,
drill, right?
a little step,
little
step into
through.
it.
Okay, so feet together.
Feet together. Not
The
easy.
sinking is tough. It's hard. It's
not
exercise.
easy. I mean, you know, towards the end there, you know, I could see you're being challenged by the sequencing of the movement
Very
and
much
that
so.
sort of thing. And I think as the weight changes, that throws a different dynamic to the whole thing. So, you know, I could really see the challenge of
The
that.
more you
before
do it, right? It's going to start to feel easier.
Without, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. You're going to start to get used to it. So, so that's, I mean, this is day one. So
Right.
you're going to want to do this at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to want to train your body this way. Now, the important thing is for some people out there who overdo things in life. You know, there may be, you know, whenever they do an activity, they do it to the extreme. Don't overdo this.
Okay.
Okay. Don't think by doing the same thing 3 times a day that you can get there 3 times faster.
Doesn't work that
Doesn't
way.
work that way.
Okay.
The body has to recover and rest. Then you obviously have to get, you know, prepare for next time that you do it. So your body has to have that downtime.
Okay, great. So go to Tour Experience Golf YouTube channel, Golf Talk Canada YouTube channel. You'll see the diary, the progress over the next 12 weeks. And in 12 weeks' time, I'll be back here with Ian, and we'll see what we were able to accomplish over a 12-week program with this speed training.
Yep.
And you can hear me right now. I'm feeling it. And this is great for me. We'll see.
Yeah.
Come back, I'm going to be 20 pounds lighter, 3 feet taller, hitting it like Rory McIlroy. So, Bob, you'll get in here next. Next time, Bob, your turn. You're an athlete, though. You won't be breathing like I was. Oh, my. If you want more, go to the Tour Experience Golf website or to the Golf Talk Canada radio and television YouTube channel. Both have YouTube channels. You can watch the full diary. And in 12 weeks, we'll be back right here for the final results. On the other side, everything wild and wacky in the world of golf. It's 3-dub. Winners, weird, and what?
Closed captioning provided by the Muskoka Bay Club. Live, stay, and play at Muskoka Bay.